Mommy, oh, wapelaye, mommy, waje womo, anybody koni ribe, apology, akola papo senu swela, akutuwe.
Good afternoon, Nigeria. Good afternoon, Africa. Good afternoon, United Kingdom. Good afternoon, Europe. Good afternoon, Asia. Good afternoon, Guyana. Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago. Good afternoon, Luxembourg. Good afternoon, Amsterdam. Good afternoon, Poland. Good afternoon, Austria. Good afternoon, Brazil. Good afternoon, Peru. Good afternoon, Saudi Arabia. Good afternoon, Qatar. Good afternoon, South Africa. Good afternoon, Kenya. Good afternoon, Zimbabwe. Good afternoon to all my viewers across the globe of the world. My name is Ibironke Olasunbo, popularly called Yeye Omigbelileke, across the globe of the world. I'm a priestess of Olokun, the priestess of Orisa. Yes, seated at the city of Iyami in Ogun State, western part of Nigeria in West Africa. Yes, today I want to make my teaching again, my explanation on Obatala Orisa. Yes, on Obatala Orisa. In Yoruba mythology, Obatala is a deity tasked with the creation of the world and humanity. Yes, he is the one in charge of creation. Yes, and we understood that the creation process was interrupted by his drunkenness. He got drunk along the line and could not continue the task. This results in the creation of people with various disabilities. Yes, after which Oduduwa was asked to step in to complete the task. Obatala Orisa is the god of white. Yes, we call him Olumori Tumori Omotutun. That is the one who creates the head, who fashioned the head, the destiny of everyone. Yes, Obatala is reputed for being the one who is very, very particular about purity in all its ramifications. Obatala as Orisa is the Orisa that owns people with disabilities. Yes, we call them any Orisa, that is people of Orisa. So when you see people that are disabled or they are albinos in the traditional Yoruba setting, they are believed to be people of Orisa. They are believed to be persons of Orisa. Yes, Orisa, especially Orisa Obatala. Orisa Obatala is a deity created by Olodumare, the supreme god, and is entrusted with the mission of creating the world and its inhabitants. Obatala is believed to have descended from heaven on a chain to mold the first humans and every child in the womb. That is why he is called Ateworin. That is one who descends from heaven down to the earth. Now, while creating humans, Obatala encounters a receptacle filled with palm wine, and it's believed that he drank that palm wine and became intoxicated. Hence, the drinking of palm wine is a taboo to people that worship Obatala. Yes, and It is believed that in the process of drunkenness, he continues his work and the work becomes imperfect, resulting in creation of people with various disabilities and mutations, as I have said earlier on. It is believed that Oduduwa intervened, and Olodumare, when he saw Obatala's failure, he sent Oduduwa to come down to complete the task of creating the world. After Oduduwa successfully settles, he continue, and as Oduduwa continued the creation, as we were told, as he continues the creation, we were told that Obatala woke up from his drunkenness and began a struggle with Oduduwa for rulership. Anyway, that is one of the stories we were told about Obatala. But one thing that is very certain and very clear is that Obatala is referred to as the king of white. The king of white. The king of white. Obatala. That is the king of white. And it is honored, the Orisa is honored with offerings of white clothes, white lace, white beads, and white foods. Yes. Well, story further on told us that Obatala is said to have married Yemoja, the goddess of ocean and the godmother of other Orishas. That is in Ifa mythology. Anyway, yes, white cloth is the primary symbol of Obatala, is the primary symbol of Orisha, and it represents purity, peace, and tranquility. Purity, peace, and tranquility. Henceforth, a lot of worshippers of Obatala do wear white clothes, white bead, especially during its appeasements and festivals. Yes, this is one of the reasons why you also have silver coins being offered to Obatala, as well as white flowers, as can be seen in Santeria among the Obatala worshippers in Brazil, Cuba, and other countries of South Africa. Obatala is one Orisha that is reputed for eating snails. In fact, we used to say that Baba Ajegbin Dagba, the father who grows up eating snail, Baba Adagba Jegbin, he grows up and he still continue to eat snail. Yes. Another favorite of this Orisha is Egusi Ito. Is a melon, is a particular species of melon that is usually longer than the normal is normal than the normal melon. That is what I'm trying to say. Devotees of Obatalas don't drink palm wine, and they are also forbidden from eating black rats, especially the one that is called emo in Yoruba language, and they do not eat this efo, a particular vegetable also in Yoruba land. Obatala is associated with purity and spiritual cleanliness, so devotees must abstain from sex and other bodily pleasure for a certain period leading up to the preparation for food offerings. Obatalas also dislike dogs and palm oil. When you get to the shrine of Obatala, it's usually a very clean place, a place that is not dirt, and dirty things are not allowed in that realm. So Obatala is called Orisha Funfun. The common white bead that Olorishas usually wear do not belong to Osun, as some people believe. It actually belongs to Obatala. Yes, it belongs to Obatala. Among part of the offerings that are given to Obatala, you have a white hen and snails. Yes. So also we have cowries, that are also offered to the Orisha. During festivals, yes, a lot of rituals and sacrifice and festivals are dedicated to Obatala, and I just have said earlier on, a lot of the devotees, they, they, they wear white, and you have efun, that is white chalk, as a very strong symbol of the Orisha. In Santeria, you see people offering incense, cigars, and all. But in the traditional Yoruba setting, we do not offer the Orisha cigar. Well, they do offer that cigar because they believe that old men, elderly men, they are usually addicted to cigar and tobaccos. I don't know where they get that from. Now, Obatala is known for patience and love, and he expects respect and obedience from his children. Yes, as a creator deity that was tasked by Olodumare with the task of creating the world and its inhabitants, he deserves all the respect he can get. A lot of people go to Obatala to get children, to be blessed. Yes, financial blessing, protection, fertility, business boom, and all. And you know that Obatala as Orisha, as an elderly Orisha, which is represented by a very old man. Obatala, as a father, is compassionate, is caring, is loving, and appreciates his children. He protects his children and is always there for them. Yes, it is not in the practice of Obatala to have people engage in promiscuity. You must not be promiscuous. You must learn to live a holy life, not just because you want to appease the Orisha at a particular time, but because you want to be as pure as your Orisha demands. I need to also mention that another favorite of the Orisha is pounded yam, white pounded yam, pure clean one pounded yam. Yes, the pots and the pestle with the mortar used in this preparation must not be used in anything that has to do with pepper, palm oil, or anything of such. Yes, my name remains Biro Olasumbo, popularly called Yeye Onugbemileke across the globe of the world. I remain your Orisha priestess, your friend, your mentor, and if you have questions or you need consultation, you are free to reach me on +2348135122750. Do have a very lovely and pleasant day. Bye.